Morning everybody, we got a Diamond Series Rockwood Windjammer 3000, what is it, 29 model here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Basically brand new. Long story short, the folks that own this, they've always had very high class taste in things, whether it's fast cars and fun cars or high quality campers. It's always been their thing. Long story short, they just got old enough that their camping days kind of left them behind. Pardon me, by the way, it's raining right now. I don't know if that's showing up in the camera, so you might see my umbrella dip into the shot from time to time. I obviously don't want to wreck my camera here. But basically, this is a great opportunity to take home the highest level ultralight on the market at a used price tag on a essentially new trailer. Diamond Series Windjammer has a high gloss exterior skin. It is a fully laminated product. I guess technically 7-sided laminated because we do have that front V-nose. These floor plans are interesting because they're very park friendly. The floor plan is very park friendly, but being an ultralight V-nose, it is extremely towable, especially with the independent torsion axle suspension they have under here. If you have questions on that, give us a call. This has 2 awnings. There's actually an awning right on the face of the slide out over here. And unfortunately, we're just parked right next to this other camper next to us, and I can't get those awnings open, plus it's raining. Both of the awnings have a little aluminum tube shield on them to keep the awning protected from the weather. Both awnings have LED lighting. Again, this is as loaded up as ultralights possibly come. All of the baggage doors are slam latches to give you a nicer, easier service. Let me try to juggle the umbrella with one hand here. Actually, no hands. Oops. There we go. Now, there is a bedroom TV optioned into this RV, and that's the cool part is all of the original factory equipment, like the TV and everything, still included. That bedroom TV mounts right out here and hooks into these plugs over there, so you have inside-outside TV. We also have frameless UV tinted windows, so you're not going to have like a chalky looking, a lighter color window frame around the window down the line. And you notice you can't see in the RV, but it's easy to see out. It's kind of like automotive tint that way. Normally I would spend a heck of a lot more time on the outside, but because of the weather we are going to jump inside a little prematurely today. Bear with me. It's kind of tricky navigating a umbrella through a door while holding a camera and not getting everything soaking wet. Alright, there we go. So right when you walk in, you've got a control center, so bang, all the lights turn right on. And look at the difference that makes, even during the day here. I know it's a little gloomy outside, but what a difference. And that's because Rockwood in the Windjammer and Signature series have the most lights per square foot of any other lightweight on the market today. And that's a big deal for them down there. Looking around here, oh, by the way, one thing I usually like to talk about on the outside, but I don't want to forget since we jumped in early, is the underbelly. It does have an enclosed underbelly. This is a laminated floor. With that underbelly enclosure, you're going to have a pocket in there with forced air heat, so it will stay warm. And this has 12-volt tank heater pads wrapped around the tanks there. So right here you see a little switch that says tank heater. When that lights up, and that's the other neat thing, is this switch is backlit. So we know when you turn on your tank heater, so there's no like guesswork. The Diamond series here, we are upgrading to a true Corian countertop, and that is a very nice thing, something rarely matched in the ultralight world. There's a lot of solid surface out there, but they're not Corian. It is another higher grade. This is a double-barreled roof. This has a full walk-on roof, fully laminated. The whole RV with the sidewalls, the slide walls, the floor, the roof, everything is fully vacuum laminated for you know, less weight and greater strength and longevity. We'll come back to the kitchen in just a moment here. This is a hide-a-bed over here. I don't see where it's ever been used. This was owned by a couple who, you know, didn't have a bunch of kids flying around. They didn't necessarily need that. Notice how this is virtually carpetless in here, so it is very easy to keep clean. These recliners in the back are true lazy boys. You know, a lot of people say, I want an RV with lazy boys in the back, and what they just mean is recliners. It's kind of like when people say Kleenex. These are actual lazy boy recliners. You do not want to get up from those once you sit down. That's why I don't want to sit down in them right now. The air conditioning systems are double ducted. You see how there's 2 AC runs in here so that you get superior airflow throughout the RV. All of your cabinet doors, where there sometimes you'll see little glass inserts for accents, but otherwise all of your cabinet doors are true hardwood. And what I encourage you to do when you're shopping is feel, this is called the stile, this vertical beam on a cabinet. Feel right here. Where this board meets this board, it's screwed together. It's not stapled. Staples wiggle loose, screws don't. And this thing goes through a 4 on the Richter scale earthquake every time you tow it. That's why that stuff is important. Hidden hinge cabinets are nice because if this cabinet pops open going down the road, it's inclined to close itself. If it pops open, it'll try to shut itself. It's just simpler, easier, and more reliable. There is a roof ladder on the back of this, so it is easy to get up to that walk-on roof. Another neat thing is anywhere you see a power vent in this RV, like say in the bathroom, first of all, it'll be a bigger vent fan. You'll see that when we get in there, but it'll also have the roof vent cover built right onto it. There's a skylight here in the kitchen for some extra light, but if you don't want to be an ant under a magnifying glass, they do give you a little reprieve with that sunshade. Naturally central air and heat. This is outfitted with a freestanding table with the big virtually atrium style windows here, the big windows that they put in these Rockwoods to give you that almost like surround view, and there is an extension leaf on that. This is a floor flush slide over here, so you're not going to have to worry about that little toe kick when you get in and out of your slide out. All of your windows have 2-section day and night shades, so if it is bright outside but you still want to see out the window, you can just pull the day shade. You want to blot out the sun, pull the night shade. There you go. The TV is a nice residential grade Toshiba, true high-def TV. There's actually high-def wiring and everything run to this. So, you know, you can... RVs have had high-def capable TVs for a while, but they didn't have high-def wiring. Rockwood was one of the first to start doing that. And what's cool is they leave you a big shelf down here for additional devices as well. Now, I don't know how many you're going to need to bring, because this is basically everything. This is all-in-one AM, FM, CD, DVD, it's Bluetooth, inside-outside speakers, and the IRV brand stereos. You can actually download a free app on your Android or iPhone and turn your phone into the remote control for that thing. Very cool stuff. And this is also outfitted, you see, with the electric space heating fireplace. Again, basically it's a jazzed up electric space heater, but you don't have to burn up your propane to heat the RV. You know, it's just one of those silly things you don't have to worry about anymore. Notice the extra little outlets in the kitchen. There are outlets in smart locations, like right there is a perfect little phone charging center right next to the entry door. I mentioned all LED lights. We have excellent kitchen storage going on all over the place in here. You see we've got the stainless appliance bundle, and they use a larger 22-inch oven in Rockwoods instead of a smaller 16. The RV, the reason I'm sharing a lot of this stuff, normally I'd tell you about how it, you know, it's in really good shape and whatnot, but that's a given. They barely use this thing. It's a 15, you know? So I'm trying to give you the in-depth information to explain, you know, what a Rockwood is and why it's worth purchasing versus brand X. Because every RV is the best for a different reason. I 100% believe that. That's why we represent so many different brands here at Halitz, Rockwood being one of them. I love this big pantry, and what's neat is this pantry is in the slide out. It's off the floor plan, so that's what's giving us the big space here in the kitchen. So if you got a campsite cook who just needs people to get away from them and have all the space in the world to work, this is the floor plan, because you got this peninsula like a guardian blocking people from messing with you when you're in the kitchen. Another neat thing, that's a 7 cubic foot refrigerator and freezer. Ultralights usually have a 6, so that is 17% bigger. And if you've got kind of arthritic hands, a lot of my family members do, these are the easy open doors right here. You just pull on it. You don't have to like grab and squeeze and twist and put your left foot behind your right ear and on the second setting of the third moon or the fourth sun, none of that jazz. Bathroom. We've got a nice shower in here, not a travel trailer tub. We've got an actual fifth wheel shower, and as you noticed when I had the camera pointed down, there's actually room down here where once you get out of the shower, you can stand and get dressed, or you actually have leg room to use the stool, and it's porcelain, not plastic, so it sits a little higher. It's foot flush, so you don't need your face near your business, and you can actually clean it because it's not plastic, it's not porous. You can really scrub on that thing. And Rockwood has always been one of the very best for giving you real good functional linen space in their bathrooms. And notice that even the bathroom linen cabinets, still hidden hinge cabinets. They don't chintz or scale back on that just because you left the living room. It's consistent all the way through. That's always Rockwood's thing, is consistency. Again, bigger power fan with the roof vent cover built right in. And one of the things they do that I really love is in the bathroom, they recess their sinks. And this is the same American stone cast sink here that you have in the kitchen. Not plastic, not a composite, which means plastic sink. This is a real nice sink. You know, you can really throw a lot of hot water in there and it's not going to be an issue. So we have a privacy door to the bedroom here. And as we step in, I love the fact that the light switch for the bedroom is right here. And very few Ultralites have that. Another thing Ultralites rarely have is a bed in the slide out like a fifth wheel. Here's another cool thing. They have the easiest access underbed storage of anyone I've ever seen. You don't necessarily have to lift the bed, though it is on struts and it's easy to do. Here's a cool way to see how this RV is built. Everything's aluminum caged, everywhere, even where it's not laminated. Now where they need to screw into the aluminum, they will actually stuff it with a wood so that the screws have something to bite into and you don't crush that aluminum tube. Now here's another neat thing, is this is a laminated bed deck. That's cool because there's an outside baggage door compartment down there. If for some reason you forget to close that, the laminated bed deck acts like another layer of thermal insulation so that you're not going to freeze or sweat to death all night in your bed. It'll help even out that consistency. And this is a true queen 60 by 80 actual queen pillow top mattress. So queen sheets will fit this. You don't need to worry about camper queen stuff. They do put outlets on both sides of the bed, so if you got CPAPs and stuff and phone chargers, you've even got a stand to use all those. Now, this is built here with a queen. You could put a king in it. If you put a king bed in this, first you would have to probably remove one or both of these little side stands. I just want to make you folks aware of that. So this is a queen bed, king capable, if that makes sense. With a front V-nose rather, closet. How cool is that? You've got symmetrical storage here. You've got like a designated and organic his and hers, which I say jovially because we both know it'll be a hers and a hers, but hey, we can dream, right guys? And if you don't want to look at the clothes in your bedroom, you actually have a nice little sliding pocket door here as well, with nicer holdback hardware too. Even LED lighting in that front closet. Now this, some Rockwoods can be built to 50 amp service with a second AC. This is not one of those. This is built to a normal 30 amp service. So you will not be able to add a second air conditioner to this one. You see they put the bedroom TV in there. What's cool is it's on this little swing arm that kind of drops down. Now obviously with the TV mounted, it's not going to flip up anywhere, but this is a nice Furrion TV, which is a really rugged brand of television. So they put a good quality appliance in here for you. And once again, all the same nicer cabinetry throughout the entire RV. Great dresser space. You saw the extra dresser space below the bed over here. They do carpet the bedroom so that it is a little more comfy on your toes. And the one and only thing I can say to take away from this RV is that somebody clipped the TV antenna crank up here. That is not a hard fix. That's literally the only thing I can say. Other than that, you got a brand new RV for a used RV price tag. So it's kind of like if somebody bought a Cadillac and then immediately traded it in and said, here, I'm just going to give you back a check for the depreciation. Good for you guys, the folks watching this video. You get a brand new RV of the top, like highest caliber essentially. One of the most highly sought after, the #1 selling overall lightweight on the market for a used tag. Not all bad. And better than that, we've got pieces, parts, hitching, financing. We are a one-stop shop. We can make this fun and easy. We can even pair this up with a tow vehicle for you. We do everything at this store because camping's supposed to be simple. It's supposed to be fun. And we want the relaxation to start now, not later. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping, everybody. Stay dry.